In this video, we'll walk you through a common tennis betting question. What is a walkover, and how it could affect your tennis bet? In any sport, injuries and illnesses can occur and force players out of competition. When this happens in tennis, it results in what's called a walkover, a situation where one player has withdrawn from the match before it even begins or during play without completing all necessary sets. In these cases, no points are awarded. Instead, the match is forfeited, and the other player wins by default. A walkover can drastically change the odds of a match or even force an outright cancellation of bets depending on when it occurs. This is why it's important for sports bettors to understand the concept of a walkover and how it can affect odds and payouts. Walkovers are not uncommon in tennis, and because there are no universal rulings in terms of payouts and graded wagers around walkovers, it helps to understand the house rules of each sportsbook operator. Let's dive into a few examples. Some tournaments require players to complete at least one set before a walkover is declared, while others allow for immediate forfeits if both players agree. Knowing these details can help you make more informed wagers and avoid costly losses. Because a moneyline wager on a tennis match can be graded based on the first ball, one set, two sets, or a full match. Ending in a walkover could have multiple grading outcomes. Here are some examples of when a moneyline wager might be graded a loss. First ball. All wagers are action after the first ball is played. You wager on player A. Player A retires during the first game after the very first point. One set. This means that at least one set needs to be completed before moneyline wagers become action. You wager on player A, and player A retires during the second set after leading 1-0. Two sets. This means that at least two sets would need to be completed before moneyline wagers become action. You wager on player A, and player A retires during the third set after leading 2-0. But what about a full match? If you wagered on player A, who retires during the fifth set during the fifth game, meaning a full match has been completed, no moneyline wagers are considered action, your wager would be void. So what if you wagered on the total? Normally, over-under totals on a full match will be void, and the customer will receive their wager stake back, but on the off chance the customer reaches the over before the walkover, they should be paid out on the action. While there is a consensus on some things, it's important to know how each sportsbook operates before diving into tennis wagering. Here's another example. If a customer wagers that a match will go over 18 total games and someone retires at 7-5, 5-3, most legalized sportsbook operators will grade totals on that match as action since the outcome was already decided. There have been a few notable walkovers in tennis, mainly tying into a championship match of a big name or major tournament, such as the French Open. In 1987, Ivan Lendl was awarded the victory in the final against Mats Wilander when he was forced to withdraw due to an injury. In this case, Lendl was awarded the trophy and the prize money without having to play a single point in the final. In 2019, also at the French Open, Novak Djokovic was forced to withdraw from his semifinal match against Austrian player Dominic Thiem due to injury. As a result, Thiem won the match by default and advanced to the finals, and took home the title. We hope this video has helped you to understand why it's crucial to know what a walkover is and how it can affect your wager. Want more free betting advice? Head over to WagerTalk.com, where you'll also find free sports betting picks, the latest betting odds, last-minute handicapping advice, expert opinions, and more.